The truth about feeling undervalued at work, well, we actually only value the things that we see. So today, I'm going to help you become more valued by actually becoming more visible. Before we start, subscribe to my channel and click that bell so that you get a video every time we drop one. So, exactly how do you become more visible at work? I mean, you're sitting in your chair. What more do they need to see? How can they miss you? Well, if you're feeling underappreciated at work, well, you can actually have a lot in common with most of my coaching clients, particularly women who work in male-dominated fields, the type that I've been working with for the last 15 years. And I've given all of these clients super easy ways to get noticed at work so they can feel more valued. And if you stay to the end, I'll tell you what your boss actually hears when you tell them how much you like your job. Sounds simple enough, right? But what is he or she actually hearing? So, how to feel more valued at work? Well, the clear thing is, straight and simple, you need to become more visible. Let me tell you, there is no such thing as a career fairy godmother who's going to sprinkle you with dust and who sees you in the corner slaving away, who then says, I can't believe no one is noticing you in this corner working so hard. Well, I am certainly going to fix that with my magic wand. The magic really only happens when you start to get noticed. So let's roll up our sleeves and do a few things to help you get noticed. The first is to start to present. There's always opportunities to present both internally, but also externally. And if you're not normally the type of person who does presentations very frequently, well, tag team and ask a colleague who does present if you can be responsible for delivering just one or two key ideas, the parts of a project that you have the most detailed knowledge of, with them for an upcoming presentation. One or two shouldn't threaten any egos of your colleagues, but really importantly, it's going to give you the exposure you need to just both build your confidence and also give you a wider audience of people who now will be thinking, I didn't even know Sharon was responsible for those parts of the project. Note to self, I better not ignore Sharon because she's probably got stuff to add that I would benefit from. So if you've done a presentation, I'd love to hear in the comment section below, what was the topic of one of your very first presentations? When did you get that chance to present? And what was the impact for you? So for me, it was when my boss was pretty ill on a day that our biggest client had flown in across the country for the presentation. Yes, my boss dialed in to be there, but she deferred to me on the day because I was actually in the room. And she even gave me a compliment when she got back, saying the client had actually been pleasantly surprised by my presentation. Pleasantly surprised? Well, that does work for me because I can happily work to a low bar. So I definitely took it as a compliment. The second thing is to help you get noticed by sharing your ambition. Another way to avoid feeling undervalued is simply to tell your colleagues and your boss in particular that you would like to take on more and ask what they think are the most valuable parts of what you're doing now. The answers might actually surprise you. So when I talk to managers in my consultancy work, asking about who they're thinking about promoting for the next round, they often, well, their ideas and their answers often revolve around rewarding the squeaky wheel. When I point out to them that the well-greased Quiet wheels are actually doing a lot of the delivery behind the scenes, so should be considered too. They say, well, I think Sharon's happy where she is. I mean, I don't get any complaints from her. In fact, she routinely tells me how happy she is working for the team or on that project. So, boss man, unsurprisingly, to him, that sounds like Sharon might want to be in her role forever, which you and I both know is completely untrue. So, instead of silently hoping that you're going to get valued, tell your boss that you are looking for something else and ask him for what that next step up could be and what they'd like to see you do more of in order to help you get there. Now, if you're thinking by this point, tag team presentations and be more vocal about my goals, yeah, I could totally do all that. But what else can I do to land my presentation? Then you're going to want to download our free How to Get a Promotion in 8 Steps download. It is jam-packed, full of tips. It's going to help you get the top job that you're aiming for. And if you like this video, well, don't forget to share it and subscribe to our channel. So thanks for watching, and don't forget to check out our playlists on these topics and so much more, because they're all about your career success.